I picked up a Tascam 246 pretty cheap on eBay. I actually paid quite a bit for it because it was sold to me as fully serviced, and even gave me the shop name and everything. Shop name's actually on the side, so I have no reason to believe it wasn't fully serviced. However, asked the buyer to double box it, and he promised he would, and then when I received it, it was not double boxed and it did not work. So what's going on is the tape head is stuck in this position. It wasn't when I first got it. I put a tape in it thinking it was fully serviced as he described, and I pressed play. It was from another 4-track Tascam, what is it, 644? Thinking the tape would work in there, but it immediately started eating the tape. So I was able to get the tape out without damaging anything, fortunately. Had a few recordings, nothing really important. But yeah, so here's what I got. Told the guy made a claim 3 months later. Actually, it's been like 2 months later. The claim, for some reason, wasn't paid. I don't understand why, but that's how UPS works, I guess. But he ended up refunding all my money, and then he asked me to send it back. But because of the cost of sending it back, I offered him a parts repair price for this, and he decided to take me up on the offer. So I ended up with this thing after all. It doesn't work. I'm not quite sure how to describe this, but obviously it's stuck in this play position or record position. You can't put a tape in it. And but everything else seems to, cosmetically it looks great. There's just a few minor scratch there, and it's probably a minor scratch somewhere up there I saw, but it needs to be cleaned. And the view lights meters light up. And when I first got this, I did test to see, I think I tested to see if the mixer portion worked, but there's quite a bit of noise coming out of the headphone jack. And I'm not sure why that's happening. It might just be old electronics, maybe need some new caps, I don't know. But I mean, the guy said it was fully serviced, so I'm assuming if there's any bulging caps or anything that would lead to extremely noisy audio path, then I would expect those caps to have been replaced. But who knows what type of service was actually done on this. So I'm going to just check the obvious things. I'm going to take the back off of this, and I'm going to just reseat all the connections if there's any that I can identify that lead to and from the transport system. It's been here in my house for 2 months, waiting for this guy to tell me what he wants me to do with it. So, what's another 2 or 3 months of sitting on someone else's shelf? So hopefully I can get it working today. If not, then I'll probably drop it off somewhere. So let me go ahead and open this thing up and take a look. I mean, all I can do right now is just kind of reseat the connections. Looks pretty clean. I think this is the power supply. Maybe wrong. If I'm gonna have a problem, I think it's gonna be in this control board. So this piece right here looks like it should be on top of this, because this is just kind of windy. There we go. It's kind of loose. Arm here, it's all oiled up, so maybe that's where it's supposed to be. I'm going to look at some videos online and see if that's in fact the case, if I can get any pictures of a teardown or recordings to see if that's where it's supposed to be. So my only guess is the person who quote unquote fully restored this or fully serviced it didn't know what they were doing, and obviously didn't even test the thing worked after they got done working on it, which is just blows my mind. Like, they don't even test the work. That's Yeah, so what's happened here is I guess they changed the belts. That's probably what they meant by fully restored. I guess they changed the belts, they took out the transport, put this back on, didn't pay attention to that, and now to get this fixed, I'm going to have to take it out myself. Hopefully, I can do that with minimal disconnects. Probably have to disconnect this. But I gotta take that screw out. I'm not sure if y'all can see it. I gotta take that screw out down there and take these through. There's a screw underneath here and a screw underneath here. And that should allow me to lift this entire plate up or lift this side. Actually, I just need to take this screw out. I do need to take at least these two screws out. I think I can bend this up enough here to snap that on top. And then hopefully that fixed the transport issue. For sure, this is a problem. This is not gonna work with that like that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and attempt this because, you know, what else can I do? This is the only thing I can do to move forward. Test this out first, try to get this going. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to remove the transport out far enough where I can get this screw out, this screw out. As a kid, I used to work on electronics. My dad bought me those, electronic kits from Radio Shack. Anyone who's into like retro stuff probably be familiar with them. And I really enjoyed that. I bought the Forrest Mims Getting Started in Electronics book. So I will have to adjust this a little bit. I'm not sure what the right adjustment is, but I'm gonna tinker with it until this is just moves freely. Oh, there it goes. Really, I just need this one screw. Moved prior, and it should be removable if you really torque that down with a So I'm gonna plug it in. Nothing happened. All right, put the lid back on. Well, I have this old TDK tape that came with another recorder I bought. Well, I don't want to ruin this. What I don't want to ruin more are my tapes, so I guess I'll give this a try. Will it rewind? It does rewind. Fantastic. Does it stop? Great. Fast forward. Here's the part I'm afraid of. Let's play. Oh, it does play. And it stops. Hey, look at that. Okay, great. I think that's it, man. I think that's all it was. Let's see. The play seems to be in normal speed. That's great. Let me go get a tape, I think, that has some 4-track sounds on it. The one I originally tried in this actually had a 4-track sound. Oh yeah, it's working. Fantastic. I think this is going to be my new favorite recorder. Sounds fantastic. It's so simple. Like, I have the 688, I have the 644, have a Tascam 388, and I just love the analog VU meters. I love the simplicity of everything. The 688 and the 644 are fantastic machines. They're pretty slick, but man, I may sell those two and just keep this and the 6 and the 388. Just record on these old vintage machines. So that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and click the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any more content like this. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.